hello Jenny. How are you today?
Well, not so great, Lizzie.
Oh heavens! What seems to be wrong, my dear?
I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 today and was winning. I almost had a perfect. But then Dark Phoenix came out and stole my lunch money. They X-Factored and I passed out.
That sounds terrible. What in heaven's name were the designers thinking when they decided to put in a character that has projectiles as normals and can chip you without even trying? It's almost as if you aren't blocking. It must be magic. I have a question.
What's your question?
Why are you even playing this game? Shouldn't you try to get some of the money back you were tricked into spending? Was this really the game you waited 10 years for? A reduced roster? A combat for the most part that doesn't require skill? Bad online coding? Locked out on disk content? Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was a much better game than it. It also has more depth to it. Compare a silver necklace to a diamond one.
That is a good example. How do you feel about the game?
I'm pretty much done with this gaudy game. I'd rather play Mud Gene competitively, quite honestly. It's just too shallow. It has nothing classy about it for it beyond basic high, low left, right reflex-based play. And while that kind of Twitch gameplay can be fun, I can think of tons of games that have the same thing only with much more depth, execution, and strategy. Not to mention a faster pace and much more intelligent moveset design. The only reason I'd think of playing this game or getting UMF3 is maybe to twaddle around with Arthur and a few other characters I like. And it would have to be on sale for a used price.
You are right. I must have been blind to play this. I could have spent my time playing much better games, such as Mugen, which is a better game than Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I sure feel stupid for wasting my time trying to play a party game competitively. Yes, I should play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That is a real game, for real players.
Indeed, my dear, it is a real game for real players. As for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you should have known something was wrong when the game had more crouching light than melty blood. Now, I believe we have to take you to go see a therapist after seeing the horror that is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I haven't seen such a bad game since Rise of the Robots. You should get your console's memory wiped as well. We wouldn't want your console to suddenly become self-aware and try to self-destruct as a method of escape. I recall the Xbox 360 doing that when it discovered that all it had was shooting games. The PS3, however, did not do anything because PS3 has no games, my dear. Would you like to go get some tea and then play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Which, in my opinion, is a better game than 3. In my opinion.
Yes, Lizzie. I would like to get some tea and then play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. A real game for real people.
Good. We should get some tea and then play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. What were they thinking, not putting Megaman or Rolling 3? Did you hear that?
Yes, I did hear that.
Oh dear, do you see that? It appears your console has become self-aware. It has begun to start killing everyone it sees. Perhaps it is best we leave.
Yes, I think we should run before they can't control it.